Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first.
How are ya?
I'm awesome. How are you doing?
Not bad. So, what are we looking at this coming week?
For the week, not much action actually for across most of West Texas. But right now, we can actually see on the cameras there that cloud cover not looking too bad actually, because they are thinning out for us, because earlier today we did have some more of those thicker clouds, but fortunately thanks to that West State Bank sky cam, we can actually see that it's not looking rainy. We're actually seeing more clear of a sky for us tonight. But on that radar, we are actually seeing those larger storms towards New Mexico and Mexico crossing. The severe part of the storm is crossing the 10 and the 25, but it will not actually end up coming towards us. The most it will affect us by is by gaining more cloud cover towards that really western border of our area. Now today we did hit a high of 93 degrees. Our normal is 87, and our low we hit this morning of 64 degrees. Our normal is 62. Just yesterday our normal low temperature was 63 degrees, so we're actually going to keep seeing that cool down as we get into those cooler months as well. Now for today, right now actually, we're seeing 83 in Odessa, Midland, and even 79 in Fort Stockton, sticking with those lower 80s into those upper 70s as well for right now as we cool down here for the rest of the night, because your morning will get to a 67 degrees, staying partly cloudy. We won't be as cloudy as a totally cloudy day, but still see some clouds lingering for us through most of the day, and our winds will stay at between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Pretty light, so not too bad of a day for us. Morning, I should say. But for these temperatures in the northern basin for our afternoon there, in Seminole, it's 89 degrees and 91 for over in Andrews, the central basin. Now, for the afternoon there, we're not seeing anything cooler than 90 degrees. We're seeing that 90 degree right there at Garden City, and Odessa and Midland will be a high of 91 degrees. For the Trans-Pecos, Bakersfield, 91 degrees. Again, staying with those lower 90s. The only place we're going to see those upper 80s is in Fort Stockton at 89 degrees. For the mountains, staying cooler, 83 degrees for Fort Davis and also for Marfa. Again, going to keep seeing across most of West Texas those upper 80s into those lower 90s while we continue our next few days, at least in here. Now for these winds though, we are seeing right now 10 miles per hour in Odessa, Midland, and even over here in those lower teens. And then by the morning, mostly under 10 miles per hour, except for Presidio, a little troublemaker, 11 miles per hour. But we're going to keep on calming ourselves while we get through the next few days in here, because we're in those lower teens, and we will continue to calm right on down as our days progress. So our afternoons won't be just as breezy. But for tomorrow, we are staying partly cloudy here for most of the day, hitting a high of 91, as we said. But for the next few days in here, we're not going to see much rain. We're going to see that cloud cover coming right on by for most of the period, and then see some showers towards the mountains at most for us. But for the next 7 days, we are going to get very, very lucky, because we're staying in those lower 90s through most of the week until we get those actual rain chances back starting on Saturday and Sunday, and even seeing ourselves to a nice catering of those upper 60s into those lower 70s as well. But again, not going to have those rain chances back until the weekend, and still seeing that clouds, but don't get too worried about it, because nothing will come to it till the end of the week.
I mean, it looks not bad considering what we've had for the past 2 months.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Alexis.